We that are the OGs know the wicked intentions of these barbaric South Africans. Listen, it is not about the Igbo king whatever. There's a big propaganda that has been nipped in the bud. The Igbo king Bruhaha was a smokescreen which they used to make a statement. They have been fighting Zimbabweans, Malawians, Mozambicans, Nigerians, Congolese, Ghanaians, Ethiopians, Somalians, and every other African group that is doing well in their country. They think those African nationals are taking away their jobs because obviously many of those Africans, like the Nigerians, are well educated and get employment faster than many South Africans that don't even have money to further their university education. Now, listen very well to understand what is going on in South Africa. You know how we do it here? I am Adibo Global, and here we deal with facts, not propaganda and mendacity. Yes. Now, let us look at this chart. Do you know that black South Africans only control 4% of their agricultural land, while the whites and colored control over 70% of the farmlands in the country? For proper context, South Africa is a very big country in terms of landmass. It has 1.2 million square kilometers of land. South Africa is bigger than Nigeria, Ghana, and Togo combined. South Africa is twice the size of France and 5 times the size of UK. Ironically, in South Africa, the whites and coloreds, who are not up to 20% of the population, control over 80% of the lands and control the means of production, distribution, and exchange. Black South Africans privately own about 4% of the agricultural lands, and tell me why they won't feel frustrated and broken. Tell me! Unemployment is all-time high in South Africa because they don't control the means of production, distribution, and exchange. Kudos to the whites who made South Africa rich and subsidized most of their basic necessities. Till date, I'm talking about till date, South Africans have free healthcare, enjoy free education, good roads, and all whatnot. Why are they not utilizing these opportunities to better their lives? Why? Why won't they get jealous of other African countries like Nigerians who are obviously more educated with more qualifications? Our best brains always get employed to the chagrin of the black locals who don't want to go to school. Nigerians are good in businesses, same as Ethiopians and Somalians. Those guys used to run big shops. But black South Africans, instead of fixing their lives, they're incredibly jealous and started attacking the businesses of their African brothers. Now, if you let them run same businesses, they will run it down. They're used to free things and free beads. That's why you always see them looting their fellow African brother shops whenever they raid their businesses. Bunch of indolent cowards. Cowards! I'm still waiting for the day Victoria Onusungu and her idiotic crew will march down to places in the West Cape, Orania and Suburbia, and chase out the whites and colored. Then we will know they are now serious. For now, you lots are a bunch of jokers. Ndoshi. You are all hungry and you are looking for shops to steal from. To my Nigerian brothers still living in South Africa, if you are not living in Central Business District in South Africa, better come back home and find something and do. If you think you can go to South Africa and hustle, please abort that mission. The black South Africans are frustrated and I really pity them because when we go start to reason their matter for this Africa, where would they, they will feel the heat. Nonsense and ingredient.
Listen up, South Africa. There's a time that will come when you will need the help of other African countries and you will not get it. What are people feeling like? Like what? Just pray that one day you will not need the help of other African countries. Just pray. Because when that happens, there'll be no one to turn to. Because people have successfully made an enemy of all the whole African countries. Clap for yourself. I know Mandela will be so proud of you. Clap for yourself. You are making Mandela proud. Clap for yourself. This superiority complex will get you nowhere. It will get you nowhere. Look at how white people have taken over your country, but your problem is your fellow black person, your fellow African. I pity you people. You people have bigger problems, but you choose to pick on other African country because you feel like you are superior. You are not superior anything, baby. Just pray that you don't need the help of other African countries. Pray!
Lots of Nigerians, they cry, see South Africans, they chase them from their country. See South Africans are acting like they are not Africans. You understand? They don't have the African spirit. So South Africans, the black ones, are bad people. These are the same Nigerians who abandon their country, run, go another country. Most of them join people and destroy this country. These are the same set of people and be like, say, lights no dey their area. But the next thing they do, they go drive past, they will go buy fuel on gen inside their house, on AC. They don't care about what it happen for their community, they don't care about what it happen for their state, they don't care about what it happen for their country. As long as they don't chop, that's all. As long as they can drive their car, that's all they know. So South Africans, this is just the beginning. Anytime you see an illegal immigrant, especially in Nigeria, that's illegal, bundle them, no kill anybody, no scatter their shop. Bundle them, send them back to Nigeria. Let them come and fix their country. Because what they will do is, they will destroy South Africa and look for the next country to go and destroy. That's what they do. There is no light in Nigeria, the roads are bad, no water, nothing is working. What they do is, they take whatever they can take, then they run to another country. Once they finish, they'll go to another country. They're just running around everywhere like nomads. You understand? Anytime you see them illegal immigrants, South Africans, please don't destroy people's business or people's shops or kill anybody. Bundle them, send them back to Nigeria. Let them come and fix their country.
The Ghanaian government opened a diplomatic talk with South African government over the xenophobic videos attack we see going viral on socials. Now, the Nigerian government of particular concern left the group. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his confused group of dealers in their kangaroo chamber, they left the group because they don't know what it means to be a functioning system. They don't know what it means to be a government that's interested in her people. Look at Ghana. How many videos of Ghanaians have you seen being attacked in South Africa? And how many videos of Nigerians have you seen being attacked in South Africa? What did the Nigerian government do? Nothing. Because they cannot even protect their citizens in Nigeria. But look at Ghana. I watched the video myself of a Ghanaian minister talking about the attack, condemning the attack. And he went on to say they've not recovered the body of any Ghanaian that had been unalived in South Africa. But he was condemning the attack. One of their diplomatic leader in South Africa was also condemning the attack in their embassy. What did the Nigerian government do? 3 weeks ago, when South Africans started with this attack again, they are attacking it because of the Igbo king that was crowned in South Africa. What did the Nigerian government do? They went on to apologize to South Africans. They apologized to them. They're still beating and assaulting and harassing Nigerians in South Africa. Till today, they forgot so soon all the sacrifices that Nigeria made for South Africa to get them out of shackles. But look at Ghana. We have our basketballs online, but we know a system that is working, that's interested in our people. You Ghanaians, you might be thinking that your system is not working. You might be thinking that your system is corrupt. Come to Nigeria and identify yourself as a Nigerian. Have a feeling of what it means to be a giant of Africa in corruption and dwarf of Africa in development and caring for her citizens. Maybe you people then will have a rethink and start thanking God for your system. Even if only the word alone, even if it's just that statement alone, sending that message out there to South Africans and to say, no, you cannot mess up with Ghanaians living in your country. You must follow due process. Even if you think that they don't have the right documentation, follow due process. You have no right to assault or to attack anybody because you are not the law enforcement agents. Even the law enforcement agents must follow due process. That message alone is clear to make any Ghanaian living in South Africa or in any part of the world to beat their chest and say, yes, we have a system that protects us. Look at Nigerians. You have a cookie. Shamelessness is what you have in governance in Nigeria. They run and apologize to South Africa. They have been attacking Nigerians left, right, and center since that day till today. Even before then, they've been attacking Nigerians. When Nigerians were being attacked by Ghanaians as well, Nigerian government did nothing about it. Always leave us to fend for ourselves. Such a shame. It's a shame.
No, The world has ended. What is going on? Africans turning on Africans? Something so deeply unsettling. Honestly, it's worrisome because tell me how. You leave your home country, for example, in search for maybe a greener pasture, maybe survival, or maybe just some peace of mind. And the place you run to, the place that looks like home, same continent, almost same history, sometimes same tradition, all of a sudden this place becomes a place that you have to always constantly prove your identity. And the very place you have to defend your existence. What a world. So imagine walking down the road and someone stops you. Hey, not because you did anything wrong, but because of where they think you're from. Show your passport. Go back to your country. Go fix your own country. The same Africa? My Africa? No. Just like that, your humanity is reduced to just a mere documentation. The world has ended. How in this world did we get to a point where being African is not enough? A lot of people would say, oh, it's the frustration. Oh, it's the unemployment. Oh, it's the broken system. But yeah, I know these are real issues. But since when did pain now become an excuse or a permission to dehumanize someone? And let's be honest, today it might just be Nigerians, Ghanaians, Zimbabweans that are suffering this right now. But a time shall come, if we do not change this, it could just be anyone who doesn't fit in.
Couchcation.
And if we're being serious on this couch, a lot of us must have experienced this similar case in a smaller situation. Not just only xenophobia, just the feeling of not just being wanted in a place, an unwanted feeling. The feeling of being unwanted in the same place you thought was home. So the question I like to ask, since when did we start measuring worth by origin instead of humanity? And if we keep going this way, I tell you, we're not just chasing people out of our country, but we're chasing compassion, we're chasing love, we're chasing humanity out of our culture. And it's totally against the African culture. I have visited South Africa. I love South Africa. I have a lot of supporters, a lot of fans on here from South Africa. I love South Africa so much that I would like to visit South Africa again. But please, you guys allow me in. I'm Nigerian and I am African.
Somebody actually tagged me to what is going on in South Africa. Now look at what is happening to your people. And I watched the video and I wept. I did not weep because of what South Africans are doing to my people. I'm not weeping because they asked my people to go out, to go back home. No. I'm not weeping because, oh, we are Africans and some group of Africans tell Africans to go back to their country. No, that is not the reason why I'm weeping. Now, is it their fault to tell Nigerians to go back to their country? No. And is it Nigerian fault to go down to South Africa and be hustling? No. Now, this is one thing we need to know as people all over the world, if not just Nigeria. If you find my people all over the world, the people I mean my people, the Yorubas, the Igbos, and the rest of the tribe that are in your country, there's one thing you need to know. I'm from Benue State. Most of my people don't travel. So definitely, my people will not be affected like that. But the rest of my people that we stay together in that same country called Nigeria, the Igbos, the Yorubas, and some of the people that travel to your country, one of the things you need to know is, out of all the tribe in Nigeria, whether we like it or not, Igbos, Yoruba are the most hustling tribe. Whether we like, some people go talk say Yoruba too lazy. Oh, Yoruba too lazy. Igbo they do fake thing. One of the people wey dey also pass for Nigeria, number one na Igbo. Secondly, na Yorubas. That is why you will see them in other countries, especially Igbo. Igbos hate poverty. And that country called Nigeria will always make people poor. The people that are so scared of poverty, mostly out of the whole tribe in Nigeria, na Igbo. The second people cannot be Yorubas, which I'm not sure of that. People like Edo, Bini, all those ones they too fear poverty. The highest of them when they fear poverty, na Igbo people. That is why Igbo, they suffer this thing all over the world. And who they cause all these things is our irresponsible leaders. If Nigeria, a great country called Nigeria, a country that is full with natural and mineral resources, good soil, if Nigerians are 1 billion in population, with the resources and everything we have in Nigeria, if we have a better leader, each Nigerian, individual Nigerian are supposed to be enjoying. But because we have irresponsible government littered everywhere in the country, now allow my own people go travel out, they'll come, they go receive insult, disgrace, buying, all in the name of our country is not good back home. South African brothers and sisters, I'm not saying you shouldn't do what you want to do. It's your decision. But please rethink of what you are doing to your brothers. The people we are supposed to be attacking right now all over the world as Africa is our leaders. I'm not saying you should keep Nigeria in your country. It's your decision. But our number one problem is our leaders. You guys should know that. If it's not for our leaders, no African country will go and hustle in another country. We will only be coming for tour. Referring to Nigerian alone. There are South Africans that truly want to make money in other country. There are Ghanaians littered everywhere too. Every African country, individually, we are in each other's country. Let's just know that. And my Nigerian brothers and sisters residing in South Africa, I don't know how you are going to do it. It's high time you find solution to your problem. Better still, the energy una they use won't survive for another man country. If we put that energy together, come back home, and we fight and collect our country back, I think that will be better. A lot of you have been on our life on daily basis. You trying fighting to survive. Why not we fight together here in this country to survive? If they pay me, I don't know waiting to talk again. I don't know waiting to do. But it's just my advice. Mind you, these people are there just to survive. If you have wrong one among them, why not fish them out than trying to send everybody back to their country, destroying their property, evicting them, whether they are illegal or they come genuinely. Please, my brothers and sisters from South Africa, you need to look into this. I don't have much to say.
Working back, as it stands, I think the South Africans and many other nearby countries need to look into this before they start sending some people away. There are some people who have committed different offense from Nigeria here before they left here to South Africa. If they see anybody like that, they can take them back here because they need to come back and fix what they have destroyed. They cannot just scatter things here and left it for us here. We are waiting for them. And I'm so happy and I'm so sad in one or the other. This is why I am very, very sad, and I am going to tell you why I am happy in all these that is going on. Let me tell you why I am sad in everything going on. I am sad because there are some persons who left here to go and do genuine business. There are some persons who have not even committed any bad thing. They left here with clean hand and they are there doing their thing and they are making it. So this thing that you guys are doing there, I think it is going to affect them. And let me tell you why I am happy in this. I am happy because there are some persons who committed different offenses before living here. They have committed and destroyed things here and left everything for us to fix. Meanwhile, there were the people who destroyed the things. Although I would say something to the South Africans again, because most of the things you are doing, it is not good. If you want to do things in a way to justify your action, there is a way you will do it. Not to generalize everybody to take every other African countries out of your side, because as we speak there are some South Africans I have even seen before today in Nigeria. Yeah, they are doing their thing and nothing has happened to them, and I would always blame the Nigerians government, because there are the people who have made these other nearby countries to be looking down on us. If not, what is South Africans? What does South Africans have? If Nigerians, government and many other things we have here is working, what do they have? Let not sugarcoat every other thing. There is a reason why I bring all these things to your notice. I bring this thing to your notice to show you that it is not the Igbo king as said by the South Africans that made them to be chasing other people's away. Not that one. I think they are just propagating with that one to use it as a scapegoat or to use it as they are, topic so that they send other Africans country away. And it is very, very bad because I think the world is coming to an end. If not, we have never seen where an African person say to another African person that he should leave. It has never happened either, but it has happened during our own generation and it keeps on happening. But this is what the Nigerian government need to do, to start fixing what they have scattered so that the genuine people who run away because things are not moving well here should come back, because this is now a shame to us. It is a shame to me and you, because you can be here freely doing your thing, but your persons might be in South Africans been suffering and been receiving threat from these guys. You understand? So what we should do now, you and me, speak up so that the things that have not been working should start working, so that the persons who left here because they don't have the way to feed should come back, because this is becoming a bigger shame on me and you and everybody here. That is all it. And the other time that this thing was happening to only Nigerians, I think the Ghanaians, they were happy, but now it is their turn. That is why when we were talking, then I was telling them that you don't need to love your neighbor, because you don't know what tomorrow's will give birth to, because tomorrow's is always pregnant. Thank you all.